What is up, you guys? We're back here with another video, and we're going to be talking about quests that aren't even in the game or have been removed by Epic Games or something like that. I don't know what's going on with it, but the story quests are not here, at least for me, and it turns out a lot of other people as well. Now, some of you may have the story quest tab, but I do not, and I remembered that there were story quests we could do, so I got to doing some digging and managed to find a list of all the quest and put everything together to where you can complete it in this video. So you're going to want to watch this step by step, follow along with me. I'm going to show you guys how to level up a ton in your battle pass and get all of these quests done. Now, these quests here are called the Splinters of Possibility story quest. That is what is not showing up for a ton of people. Okay, now if you're one of the people that it shows up for, consider yourself lucky, because I, as you can see, don't have a story quest tab. Like nowhere, like it doesn't exist. So what we're going to do right here, we're going to go ahead and jump into a game, and you guys just follow along and do exactly and go exactly where I go, and you can get this completed in a fairly reasonable amount of time. Now, this right here where I have my waypoint on the map is going to be the first location for the first quest in the Splinters of Possibility quest line. There is a good bit of quest here to do, so you're able to level up quite a good bit, probably like 10 levels, 8 levels. It's a pretty good bit. So what we're going to do is go ahead and land right here, go ahead and talk to Kendo and begin the quest. Now, for those of you that don't have the quest tab, you wouldn't even know that you needed to do this, right? So luckily we're here, and I'm going to show you guys step by step how to complete each and every one of these quests. All you need to do is go ahead over here and talk to Kendo. You will get the prompt. Once you see it, you will see speak to Kendo about hope. Go ahead and click that, click continue, and keep doing that until you've completed the first stage. Okay, this is stage 1 of 6. Now you will see here stage 2 of 6, place spirit charms to investigate the crater. So that's what we got to go do. We actually got to place 3 of these spirit charms that aren't even going to show up. I went through all the hard stuff, you guys. That way you don't have to, and you can simply just watch this video and get all of these quests done. Now, the first spirit charm is going to be right here, still in Twinkle Terrace. You can kind of see where I am in relation to the map and where it says Terrace right there. So that is going to be the first one to claim. Then we're just going to head on upwards towards this hill, kind of towards my waypoint right here, to claim the other 2. Okay, so we're going to head on right here. We will see the little exclamation point pop up. There is 1, and it should be 1 more to our right, making 3. Okay, so let's go ahead and claim this. You need to claim all 3 of these in order to complete the second stage. So go ahead and do this. We've done 2 of 3 just like that. Pretty simple. Now let's go right here. Now once you do this, you will then need to get a Void Mask or a Fire Oni Mask, okay? And you will see it says you need to use the Fire Oni Mask at day or a Void Mask at night. Now I actually got pretty lucky because I was able to find the Fire Oni Mask right here in this chest, just like that. Look there, I got the Fire Oni Mask, and you have to use this during the daytime, okay? If you get the Void Mask, you must use it at night. Now you must use this, I think it is 3 or 4 times. You will see it pop up here in a moment when we do our second. Okay, so you need to use this 4 times, right? So use it 4 times on a player, not on a player. It doesn't really matter. You just need to use it. That's all that matters. Once you do that, you will progress on to the next stage. Now you can see we've completed that, and now we're going on to stage 3 of 6. Collect the first meteor splinter. So now we got to go do that. Now this one is going to be pretty far away from my location right here, or it was for me, you know, when in game. So once you do that, you can see that we need to go over to Shogun's Solitude. And I think this was like 1,800 meters for me at the time I was recording this, okay? And we had to travel all through Storm, but we managed to get it done in one take, in one game here. So that worked out pretty good. So we need to go all the way there in order to claim our first meteorite piece, okay? Now, I had somebody trying to fight me here, but I just simply went ahead and ran into the storm, and they were probably like, not really sure what I was doing, but we were on a mission, right? So, yeah. Now, with our 1,500 meter journey ahead of us, it was only kind of smart, I guess, to go up here and use the launch pad off of the turtle, okay? Now, after traveling nearly 2,000 meters and somehow finding bandages, med kits, things like that, just enough bandages, that is, to keep us alive just in time to get here to this meteor, we were able to make it, okay? So we need to claim this right here. And like I said, this doesn't show up in your tabs as quest of like a story quest line. It doesn't show up. So that's why we're making this video. Now we have to go back and solve riddles in the night shift force. So we need to go back there. So that is what we're going to do now. You can see I have it marked here in night shift force where we need to go in order to start the riddles and get this next stage of the quest completed. Now you can kind of watch where I glide in and kind of see where my waypoint is in relation to the Night Shift Forest name and kind of use that to judge where this is. But it's pretty simple to find, just the little awnings or little covers right here that have these special little statues in which you need to inquire. Okay, these are going to give you riddles in which you need to complete, and if you get them wrong, it lets you know, obviously. And I think the first one is going to be, let's see, it's going to be the far right there. So go ahead and choose treasure chest. That is going to be the first one. That is going to be the correct answer in this little riddle. Now, once you choose treasure chest right here, you accept the riddle, choose treasure chest. That's going to say fascinating immortal with a brain, so-and-so. And so now we need to go over to 2 more of these statues, okay? So there's 2 more we got to get to, and I'm going to show you the locations right here on the map. Now you can see where we are headed right here. This is one of the locations where you can find Bush Ranger, and you can kind of see where I am on the map there in relation to the Night Shift title there for the location. You're going to simply do the same thing, inquire, accept the riddle. I think I got this one on the first try because I actually read what the riddle was. I didn't even read the previous one. I just kind of started choosing stuff. But this is going to be pickaxe. You choose pickaxe, and that is going to be the correct answer. Now we're going to go on to the 3rd statue, and that's going to go ahead and allow us to progress to the next stage of the story quest line here of the Splinters of Possibility. Now you can kind of see where I'm at here for the 3rd one. Now you don't have to do these in the specific order that I did. This is just what I chose, but you can see where I'm at here on the map. Got it marked for you. You can pause the video if you need to in order to make sure you find that. We're going to go ahead and accept the riddle. Now I think the right answer for this one, I think, ends up being glider. That is right. So it ends up being glider, so you need to choose that. That is going to be the correct answer here for this statue when you are inquiring with it, okay? Now we're going to go on to stage 4 of 6, collect the 2nd meteor splinter. So we got to go do that now. Now the 2nd meteor splinter is going to be right here in Night Shift Forest. You just need to go over here to where I am on the map. You can see my location there right near the F in Forest, and you're going to go ahead and interact with this, and that's going to allow you to go ahead and collect this. You're getting these because you need these in order to build something. That is why you're getting these, and in hopes of freeing Jade, okay? So that's what all this is about. Now we're going to make sure we go ahead and acquire this here, and that is going to send us to our next stage of the story quest line. Acquire a map from a defeated demon warrior. Now we're gonna have to go into a new game for this, which you guys may have to as well, in order to fight a demon, in order to get a map, which will progress us even further. Now right here you can see we earned the Aura Dark Wings from the music pass. Now I was 291 when we started this, and right here I'm 295, so we've already went up 4 levels, and we still have so many quests to finish in this. So we're going to be able to level up a ton with these story quest lines. That's why I wanted to make this video for you guys and help you out and let you get these done the easiest way possible. Now this quest is super easy, honestly. All you got to do is open your map while you're on the battle bus and find a location with the demons at it, and you will see it's got a little icon there. You just mark that. I like going over here to this specific location because of the way it is designed. I don't know, I just like the little bamboo area. Now you don't have to use this area. You can use any area you want. Like it doesn't really matter, but this is one I typically use and go to first if I am trying to defeat these demons for like challenges and things like that. So we're going to get over here and fight him, defeat him, and get the map. It's a good idea as well to go ahead and loot up, like you see me here, getting a sword, getting some guns here, and I want to make sure I get a little bit of shield. As long as you don't shoot at them or anything like that, you can literally walk right by them like I'm doing here, and they're not going to shoot at you. They're not going to get mad. They're not going to do anything like that until you fire the first shot, and then that is when things get serious. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and pop this shield and fight them and go ahead and get the map. Now I never seen the map actually drop, but apparently it said I collected it, so I don't know if I just randomly clicked the button and kind of collected it like that. But yeah, you can see how useful though the sword is right here. You just kind of get up close to him and he can't really hit you, so that's a good thing about the sword. So just make sure you have a sword just like that, and there you go. Okay, we've already collected the map. Look at there, we've already done it. You can see it at the top left. Now it says collect the 3rd meteor splinter, so we got to go do that. Now that 3rd meteor splinter is going to be right here at this location. Now I don't know if it's at this specific location or it is just going to be where you eliminate one of these demons. So you may want to try this location right here when you're eliminating this demon, because it may be a place here that has the meteor splinter, or maybe it's just each location that has one of these demons. It could be that as well, actually. So just kind of play around with that. If you don't see it in one location, maybe you could just come here and try that. So we're going to break through right here, get this meteor splinter, and continue on with the rest of the quest. Now we're going to go ahead and claim this right there to get the 3rd meteor splinter. Now we're going to see our stage 6 of 6 quest pop up, and this is place the meteor splinters on the spirit forge. Okay, so now we need to go all the way to Demon's Dojo, which I load into another match in order to get that done. Honestly, I forgot. I didn't even load into another match. I just grabbed I grabbed the sword, got a vehicle, and just started heading that way to Demon's Dojo. Okay, so that is where we're headed right now. I think I do get another vehicle right here, and that's going to allow us to go ahead and get there pretty quickly and make sure we get that challenge done. Now, once you get here, I kind of just went up the main entrance to Demon's Dojo. I had somebody with the medallion that was pretty close to me. For some reason, they didn't come towards me. I don't know if they just didn't hear me, or maybe they just wanted to get out of the storm. So what you need to do here is interact with the meteor splinters, or place the meteor splinters, might I say. So go ahead and do that. And then that is going to allow you to go to stage 6 of 6, forge and acquire the splinter blades at Spirit Forge. So we need to do that. Once you forge them, you have to collect them, okay? So go ahead and pick up these splinter blades as you see me doing right here. And now you've completed stage 6 of 6. Now, make sure to pay attention on the last stage of this challenge, because if you don't do the exact things you're supposed to, it's going to be pretty difficult. You're not going to be able to complete the last challenge, and it's going to get frustrating, trust me, okay? You have to deliver the splinter blades to the Night Rose, okay? So what you're going to have to do is leave the match. Somebody has already fought the Night Rose, and that can't happen. So you have to be the person that eliminates the Night Rose here in order to finish the last part of the quest, okay? So if somebody's already eliminated her, go ahead and back out, because you can't finish the last part of the challenge yet, okay? So you may want to get on this pretty quick, because if a lot of people are trying to do this, it's going to make it pretty difficult. Now, to better explain what happens when you eliminate the Night Rose here in the Demon's Dojo, she turns into an NPC. All right, now here we are gliding in to land at Demon's Dojo. You have to be the person who eliminates the Night Rose in order to complete the very last stage of this story quest line, okay? So make sure you guys, you get here, you get some weapons, you loot up pretty quickly, enough to make sure you're not going to die to the Night Rose, and make sure you have, like I said, shield, things like that, in order to go ahead and fight her, okay? You need to do it pretty quick, though, because if other people come in and eliminate her, you're not going to be able to finish this challenge, and you're going to have to start over. Also, make sure you have a decent amount of ammo, because it's going to take a little bit here to fight her. Now, if you're not in the arena, like I'm not here, it's not going to activate the boss battle, so you got to be in the arena, okay? So make sure you go ahead and take her out pretty quickly. She hits pretty hard, so you want to go ahead and make sure you kind of try to avoid her hits best you can. She knocked me down for a pretty good bit of health there. Now, after you get her knocked, you need to take out the eyes of the boss there, okay? So take out the eyes just like that, shoot one at a time, try to dodge his Oni fire mask there. Once you do that, she's going to go ahead and become attached to him again. She's going to get back up, she's going to be revived. So we need to go ahead and take her out once more, okay? Now we've done that, now we have to take out his eyes again. So we got to take out the eyes again. See, I get hit pretty good here from the fire Oni mask. So make sure you're healing up, you guys. Make sure you have shield and all that as well, okay? So you need to complete this boss battle. Don't let anybody sneak up on you either. It can happen, okay? So you can see me here kind of looking around at certain times because you see footsteps, but it is like those little witches, I think is what that is actually. And those can kind of be confusing because you never know if it's a real person or them. So just be wary of that. Now we're going to go ahead and take her out right here. I'm kind of getting low on ammo at this point. So yeah, we got her taken out. Now you have to be the one to take her out because if you are, and when you do, she becomes a NPC. She is released from the boss there in order to become an NPC, okay? So she's not under his spell anymore. So I'm going to go ahead and clear some of this building stuff out of the way here. Now, go ahead and interact with her and deliver the Splinter Blades. Now, once we do that, you can read and see what she says there about Free and Jade and, you know, getting that stuff done there, okay? So that is going to be the very last stage of the Splinters of Possibility quest line, and you're done. You've done it all without even having the story quest tab there in your quest. Like, it's crazy. I don't know if Epic Games purposely took it out or maybe they did it on accident, but regardless, I'm able to show you guys how to do it here, and I hope this video was helpful. If you guys did enjoy this, be sure to leave a like, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you guys in the next one.